Hey guys, what is up? It's your old pal Emmanuel again, and welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna be doing another unboxing. The last unboxing that we did was on the Cars on the Road Showtime Story Pack. If you haven't seen that video, link will be in the description below if you haven't seen it yet. If you prefer, you could stick around and watch this video, or if you want to see that video, like I said, link will be in the description below, just so you remember. But anywho, without further ado, as I usually say in every single video before we do the unboxing, as usual, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on that notification bell. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Put some good comments down below. That will be really appreciated. And my goal was to reach 300 subscribers. So we're almost there. We are almost there. So please do me the favor. Have this time right now to do. You know what to do. I'll give you a moment to subscribe. You know what to do. Are you ready? Did you do it? Did you hit subscribe? Did you turn on that notification bell? And most importantly, did you hit the like button and put some good comments down below by the end? Then let's get to the unboxing, shall we? So, without further ado, let's get to the unboxing. I know you've seen the thumbnail in the video. What we're gonna be unboxing today, it is also from Cars on the Road. It's this bad boys. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Lightning McQueen and Mater. What else can I say? Mostly on these boxes just go by names, but not, But anyways, these are from the Disney Store, but Disney Store is not kind of a thing anymore since they're closed, and now there's Disney shops at online. There's some shops at Orlando. You know what I mean. But anyways, we're gonna be unboxing these. I know I already unboxed them since the tape is kind of, and Mater's box is a little damaged. Well, for Mater, I got this one back in Orlando with, what was it, I think it was my 13th or 14th birthday. I don't remember exactly. And I have some vehicles to compare these guys. So I'll be right back to compare. Let me just get some vehicles for this video. Alright, I brought a few cars with me, and what I brought is to compare with these guys. I brought two variations of Lightning McQueens and one Mater. So anyways, I'm just gonna put these off to the side. And first of all, which one should we look at first? We already know. We already see it. Lightning McQueen is first. So we're going to put Mater off to the side because Mater, I'm going to save him the best for last. You'll see why. So we'll take a look at Mater in a little bit. Put this one off to the side. For right now, we bring these two and compare with this guy. So first of all, we have the packaging wise. The box looks pretty nice. Almost identical to the Showtime pack that I just reviewed. It's not the same, but it's different. So what do we have? Let me turn on the flash. There we go. Here we have the Disney Pixar Cars on the Road logo. Here we have a promotional image of Cars on the Road Lightning McQueen, which is this paint job. And what the fuck is up with that facial expression? Yeah, I am not a big fan of the expression on this guy. He looks like kind of dead. By the looks of it, it's like he's looking at my soul. I prefer this expression better. Not this. Why, Disney Store? Why? Whatever. Warning, choking as are small parts, not for children under 3 years old. We have Lightning McQueen, a promotional image of Mater. Here we have radiator springs on the top. And on right here, it says salt flats. And right over here, there's nothing, just cactuses, a volcano. And there's the bottom. There's the logo Disney. And now, here we have the back side of the box. It says interchangeable attachments. It's a pull back and let go. So this is a pullback car. You can make McQueen into a road rumbler or a deputy. That's what these accessories are for. This is the deputy, and this is for the road rumbler. So without further ado, let's get to the unboxing and we'll compare it to these guys. So let's open it up, the box. I know the tape is a lot it's cut off because I opened this like maybe the same year, like back in 2022 or 23, where I got this Mater. I don't remember exactly. My memory's just... It's Friday. It's Friday. I want to get to the weekend. So, without further ado, let's just open this up. Oh yeah. Spanking new in the box. So, we're going to put this box right here for the side. There's the instructions that it came with. Let's see. So this is the steps of how to put the accessories. The Road Rumbler has 3 pieces, while for the deputy, it's just a piece of cover. So anyways, let's take McQueen out first. Then we'll get to the instructions of how to put the accessories. So let's take out McQueen. I love the ribbons on this one. It has the Disney Pixar Cars logo. Very, very nice. All you have to do is just twist. Twist, twist, twist. We do the same thing for the other one. Alright. Alright, Mr. McQueen, you are free, my dude. Here we have Cars on the Road, Lightning McQueen. It's the exact paint job as the diecast of the Mattel version. Look at that. I love the paint job on this. The one thing I'm not I know I'm not a big fan of the expression, but at least they have the paint job wise. They have the RS on the Road logo on the hood. The lightning bolt with the 95, plastic tires in the front, and rubber tires in the back. There's the chassis, made in China. I love the detail on the headlights. And now that we're on this, let's compare it. So first of all, I'm gonna compare this one to the Cars 3 Lightning McQueen. As you can see, they have completely different facial expression than the ones sold separately. Different headlights. McQueen, you got rid of your headlights, and why do we have them here? This is accurate, bro. This is accurate. Real headlights, even though it's kind of like, you know what I mean. Like real headlights. And they're just stickers. Well, in the first movie, this was a sticker. The smile is a little bit different. I think I like the smile better on this one. Still not a big fan of this expression though. We would have preferred something like this. The logos are different. No 95, no Rusties, none of that. Not even his Lucky Bolt. The tires seem different. Yeah, they are completely different. Different chassis. Let's see. Yeah, this one has like a gold finish of the chassis, while for this one it's like a matte black with the silver on the exhaust pipes. But I totally like that about this one. Man, Disney Store was so creative back in the day. And just like what the box said, it's a pullback. Which is pretty nice. And now let's take a look at the Radiator Springs Team Lightning McQueen. What do you see the difference here, ladies and gentlemen? I can clearly see a difference. Again, sticker headlights, which in the movie says race cars don't need headlight. Wait, hold on, this is not the right one. Let's just say this is a Cars 1 McQueen, and he said race cars don't need headlights because the track is always lit. You got rid of your stickers. But yeah, no real headlights or tail lights at this point. Yeah, that's a bit of a fortunate. But let's compare. Let's get back to the comparison. Yeah, I would have preferred this expression. The smile is great, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. The details on this are different. The type of variation of red is different. This is kind of like a, how do I say, orange red? I don't know. I have the flash on. I don't know how to explain it. But, well, for this one, it's like a, I love this red color. It blends in really good. This is all, it's the same color. God, bro. It should have went to this color better. I like it better. But anyways, different logos, no Lucky Bolt stickers. The tires, well, the Lightyear tires are good, but the rims on this ones are different. Different 95s, different bolts, different exhaust on the back. 95 right there, and the 95 on the headlight. There's the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup logo right there. Nothing in there. Not even the Lightning McQueen signature. Yeah, not that much for Mr. McQueen. But the chassis on these are different. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. So, let's just put this guy off to the side, and let's get, first of all, we're gonna be doing the Deputy Lightning McQueen. So, first things first, we have to get this cover off of the, it's covered with rubber bands. Alright, there we go. And the only issue is, yeah, it's kind of like a piece of paper plastic. So if we put it on McQueen, he turns into a deputy, huh? I know that, but here's the thing. My only issue is a loose fit. Such a loose fit. And the only thing that upsets me when I first got this guy, they didn't even bother to cover the back part, which is pretty upsetting if you ask me. So I am not a big fan of this. The expression is good. I wish they could have done something better than this piece of crap. If they would have just plopped that expression on this, I would have been happy. But nah, we got this piece of shit. What is this? Nah, I don't appreciate what Disney Store are trying to do. I mean, I won't complain though. The expression on this is pretty nice, but come on. Like I said before, this is just a loose fit. I mean, if you try to push it in, it will work, but not as much. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice, but still of a loose fit. So, fail on that. throw that piece of crap away. Or actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's see if this fits on this McQueen. Yeah, it's the same mold, so. But still of a loose fit. Not the best quality. Yeah, it's not the best. Let's just put this guy out to the side. Now, we're gonna head on to the Road Rumbler Lightning McQueen. And my goodness, for the dear Lord Jesus, beloved Christ. When I put this guy with this Road Rumbler outfit, you guys see what I mean. It's totally different. This is sad. So first of all, we get this little hood piece. I like the details on this. All rusted and old. Scratches on it. So let's put it on his hood, like right here. See, there's like a little peg here. You can fit it right there, which is pretty nice. I love the details on the spikes, like actual spikes. All right, there's the hood piece. Now we're gonna move on. Let me take out the rubber band, or actually let me take this off and take this part off. Alright, and I love the cardboard back on this, pretty nice. Shows radiator springs. So first of all, what do we do with this? All we had to do is just plop this in like I think it goes like, okay, how do I do this? I think it goes somewhat like this. I need to take a look at the instructions. Okay, you have to go over to the spoiler like this. Then just click on those little holes. Oh my god. If I could even. I don't want to break things, but I had to put in too much force. Ugh. Oh, that hurts. There we go. Kind of. Yeah, this is why I'm so upset about this kit. And now we put this part right here. This little hair piece, I guess. Click it right there. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, I need to slide it in, and now just fit it in there. There we go. So yeah, my final opinions on this: fail, absolute fail. Cause look, the shell is so cheap plastic, a cheap piece of rubber that we don't even need, and it doesn't roll very good. The same thing goes with that one. The back tires, on the other hand, roll pretty good, but when we put it on here, it doesn't roll. What the hell? Which I am not a big fan of this. Yeah, this is kind of a bit of a upsetting toy, if I'm being honest. This piece of paper plastic, well, for this, it looks pretty good. I have to admit, it looks pretty awesome, pretty sick if you ask me, but quality wise, material wise, not the best quality. Bit of upsetting. So, not a big fan of the McQueen kit, if I'm being honest. Not a big fan of this. So, let me just put it back in this box. I'm sorry, but that's my final opinions on this. So, let me take a moment to put it back in the box. Alright, I just put him back in his box, and my honest opinions, a big fat 0. Not the best. The die cast quality is the best, but pieces of plastic, which no one cares. So let's just put these off to the side. And now let's put this guy off to the side. Now we're gonna take a look at our boy Tow Mater himself. Now Mater is a fun one. When I first got this guy, right before when I got my queen. So let's take a look at the packaging. Very long than McQueen's, because Mater has a you'll see. Here we have Disney Pixar Cars on the Road, Mater, McQueen, Mater, Choking Hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years old. There's Mater himself, and I still don't like that expression. I would have liked it more like this expression more than that dead one. But for the details on this Mater, we'll compare it a little bit with this one. So here's the packaging wise. It's a bit damaged, I know. It's a bit damaged, but there's the side. There's the other side. And right on top, we have Cars on the Road with salt flats. So, and the back of the package itself, Cars on the Road, interchangeable attachments, pull back and let go. You can turn into Super Speed Mater or Road Rumbler Mater. This one's going to be a fun one. So without further ado, let's open up this guy. Yeah, it's a bit damaged on this side, but doesn't matter. We're going to open it anyways. I try to preserve it as much as I can. The background is still the same as McQueen. Alright. Let's take a quick peek look at the instructions. Let's see what we have. We got the diecast itself, and the accessories. Should be fun. Mater's a fun one. Who loves Mater? I do. So first of all, before we get anything out, we're gonna take Mater out of his little prison. With the cars notches right here. There we go. Put these off to the side. Let's put them right there. Alright, let's take out Mater himself. And what I really want to see, we're gonna do a comparison just like the McQueen one. Yeah, which facial expression do I prefer? I prefer this expression with, this expression, but not this expression. But the mouths, I would have to go with this one. This one's kind of it's like screaming like, that is the worst scream I ever done. When Mater was eating the wasabi, it was like, ah! That's his scream. I prefer this mouth expression better. But the detail wise on this Mater, I love it more than this one. As you can see, it's like Mater from the movie. All rusted. Of course, he has his usual A113 license plate, like all Maters have. And the tow cables on this one's way better detail, and this one's just plain gray. The tow hooks on this one is silver, and this one is brown. The tires on these are different. This one is not. The tires on this one are not accurate. This one's accurate. Tow Mater is towing and salvage. Radiator springs. Yeah, this is pretty nice. The bottom. And of course, this one, on the other hand, this one has rubber tires in the front and plastic tires in the back. And yes, he's a pullback. So we're going to put this Mater off to the side. and we're gonna get the accessories that came included with this tow truck. So first of all, we're gonna transform Mater into Super Speed Mater from the episode Salt Flats. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this Deputy McQueen cover comes from the episode B Movie in Cars on the Road. So let's turn him into Salt Flats Mater. All we need is this cover with the rocket boosters. And this, I don't even know what to call this one. A tail fin spoiler? That's not even a spoiler. This is where it goes for the cover on the back, which is right here. We'll see that in a bit. And the hood, really nice. All metal. I know, cheap piece of plastic, I know, but look at the details. And the feeling is just good material, man. Disney Store did good. So, first of all, how do we do this? All you have to do is just take off this tow hook cables and just lay it like that, or as you can see, the tow cables on this are a little bit loose. If you want to, you could take it off. It's like a little hole there. And if you want, you could take it off, or just simply leave it like that for this accessory. So all you have to do is just lay it down, and then you grab the cover right here, and then just slowly, without breaking, all you have to do is just slide it into Mater. Carefully, you have to align it properly. Yeah, just take out the tow cable if you want to. I don't care. Alright, let's see. All you have to do is just slide it like that. Hold on. There we go. You have to make sure it's good. And you have to align it properly so it doesn't, you don't get any problems. So we got, oh, this is great. Okay. Now we put on the hood. A loose fit, I know, but there you go. There we go. We have Salt Flats Mater. That looks pretty nice. Do you think he could be McQueen? Well, he did. Damn, these look nice. Look at the boosters. Oh my god, they're big as fuck. And thick. I am Land Speed. Number 55. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm in love with this Mater already. This one's a nice one. This one's a nice one, I have to admit. That looks pretty nice. Now let's take a... Bro. How can you compare something like this? Oh my god, he's straight drip. Look at that, bro. Look at that. He's straight drip. McQueen, can you be able to beat this guy? I'm still faster than fast, quicker than quick. I am lightning. Ka-chow! Wow! Go! Oh my goodness! Well, that took him more yourself. Okay, Mater, let's just... But yeah, that's Land Speed Mater for you. If you like this one, I'm liking. But now, let's turn him into Road Rumbler Mater. So all you have to do is just, you just simply take off the accessories. Self-explanatory. Let me take it off of... Oh, there we go. I got it off camera. There we go. We don't need this anymore. Let's just put it back on the plastic right here so we don't lose it. Oh, hold on. Okay, I got it. Let's take this out real quick. To turn him into Road Rumbler Mater, it comes with these 3 accessories: a wrecking ball, a horn, and a gun, or a flamethrower, or whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna simply take these out. Have to be very careful because these are small parts and you can easily lose them. So be careful with that. Now let's get Mater's tow cables. Put it back on our lovable Mater. It's just a simple little hole. You just had to, oh, there you go. Okay, you just had to put it on. And you see these little notches right here? That's where it goes to these little holes. So right there and right there. There we go. There we go. There we go. We have our lovable Mater back. Pretty nice. Now let's see if he's good side by side with McQueen. Yeah, looks good with the size wise. Looks pretty good. What about the Cars 3 Lightning McQueen? Yep, still a good size. Anyways, to turn him into Road Rumbler Mater, let me see. All you have to do is just put the flamethrower or gun, whatever, on the top of his roof, the wrecking ball on his tow cable, and the horn on the side of his headlight. So it should be easy, self-explanatory. So all you have to do is just, let's just do the flamethrower or the pistol. I'll call this one a pistol. So let's just put the pistol right on top of his roof. You have to make sure it's in there good. You don't want to lose it. There we go. Okay, Mater, you're getting somewhere. And now we put the horn right here. Oh, okay. Mater, you're gonna use another horn. And now we put the wrecking ball on his tow cable. You just have to align it properly. And there you go. We have Road Rumbler Mater. I love this one. See, this is why I said I want to leave Mater the best for last. I had so much fun when I first got this guy. Much more funner than McQueen. Now look at that. Mater looks sick. Which one would you prefer? Let me bring out Land Speed Mater or Road Rumbler Mater. Let me know down in the comments. Which one would you prefer? I both like them, but I want to hear from your opinions. Just, what do you prefer? Land Speed Mater or Road Rumbler Mater? Let me know in the comments which one's your favorite. So, let me just put this back in his box and we can wrap it up. So, I'll be right back. Alright, I put Mater back in his box, and for my honest opinions on this Mater, 10 out of 10. McQueen, I'm sorry, but it's a fail for me. But for Mater, 10 out of 10. And I put these guys in the front just to, you know. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, subscribe, turn that notification bell, hit the like button if you haven't already, post some good comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.